What's up, guys? My name is Pete, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Phipps Tips. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at the overall market. We're going to check out its top performers. We're going to have a look at the day's biggest winners and the day's biggest losers so far. A few news articles for us to cover today, guys. Stellar XLM anticipated trading platform announced for release. And the CBOE files for new Bitcoin ETFs. That's something to look into as well. And then after those news articles, guys, we've got a little bit of Bitcoin technical analysis to cover with you. But before we get into the video today, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button as I try to post a video every single day, Monday through Friday. And if you're a returning viewer, hit that like button, guys. Let's get this Monday started right. We'll be right back. Don't move a muscle. Hey guys, we are on CoinMarketCap.com. The market cap currently at $273.5 billion with a 24-hour trading volume of $11.4 billion. And Bitcoin dominance rolling in at 42.5%. Of our top five on the day, guys, we have Bitcoin down 0.91%, Ethereum down nearly 2%, XRP down 3.11%, Bitcoin Cash down 2.67%, and EOS down 5.12% on the day. Let's see what we got going versus the Bitcoin today, guys. We have Digibyte taking the number one spot, up 14.64%, Monaco up 12.78%, Paypex up a modest 7.13% against Bitcoin, Walton Chain and Power Ledger both up just 7.1% respectively against Bitcoin today, guys. Looks to be a little bit of shallow green leading into shallow reds through the top 100. Nothing too crazy. The weekend basically saw just some sideways movement, except for the pump. We had a slight pump that we'll cover once we hit our technical analysis. We're going to check out our gainers and losers for the days, guys. Our number one gainer, Era, we're up 134.21% today. DayX up 39.46%. WowBit up 37.20%. CoinFee up 29.10%. And SumoCoin up 26.79% on the day, guys. DayX, something I'd be interested in. WowBit, perhaps. The rest of those other three coins, guys, stay away. Our biggest losers we have for today, Brahma OS taking the top spot with 36.24% down on the day. Park Gene down 25.63%. Starcoin down 25.38%. Decent Bet down 24.80%. And Bitcoin Diamond down 19.78% on the day, guys. So there you have our gainers and losers on the day. We're going to move on into this news segment, guys. Pretty exciting stuff. StellarX's platform about to go live. We're going to look into that. Stay right there. Stellar's XLM anticipated trading platform fronted announced for release. This article brought to you today by CryptoCoinSpy.com. This just in, the much anticipated front-end development of the Stellar Network's underlying trade protocol SDEX, hinted at in the Stellar Development Foundation's January roadmap, has been announced as StellarX, the first fully featured trading app for Stellar's universal marketplace and back-end tech. Announcing StellarX, they are quoted from a tweet, a user-friendly and totally free place to trade on Stellar.org's universal marketplace. Medium.com, they give you a link to it. You trade on chain. We refund all network fees, swap crypto, fiat, commodities, whatever. Get an invite here, and they leave a link. Posting on the Stellar subreddit, the StellarX developers revealed their project and reasons for choosing to develop on the network. They are quoted as saying, "Hello! I'm very happy to announce StellarX, a new trading platform built on the Stellar Universal Market. We're free, we're refunding network fees and using Luminaut.net to get every user his or her inflation. And, of course, being on Stellar, we're super fast." Another quote is, "We'll list every token on Stellar provided the issuers do stuff like complete their TOML. So that means that you'll be trading crypto, fiat, commodities, whatever, once we launch. Features such as completely fee-free trading and the listing and trading of all asset types will be possible, whilst also taking advantage of the protocol's super fast settlement times. Users will be able to trade Users will be able to trade from their own wallet and even collect a 1% weekly inflation from the Luminaut's inflation pool. Because the Stellar Network's fees are so small, StellarX can offer completely free trading, essentially absorbing the minimal transactional costs." The third-party team behind the new complete trading app have previously developed industry blockbuster projects such as Headspace, Kickstarter, and OkCupid, and worked with Stellar Development Foundation to ensure StellarX delivers the optimal Stellar experience. As if it wasn't enough, these industry developer veterans went to sing Stellar's technological prices in this Medium post that they linked there, guys, waxing lyrical about the fantastic settlement backend, saying that they believe Stellar is actually underappreciated. This news will come as a mixture of relief and excitement for proponents of Stellar and XLM, finally getting to hear about the world-class front end that our underlying technology has long deserved. Hinted at 6 months ago. Whatever the wider market reaction, this development promises to deliver a potentially world-beating decentralized cryptocurrency exchange on the Stellar network. StellarX will be live this summer, with early beta signups available for keen crypto users. And it gives you the option to join the whitelist at the bottom. So, guys, what do you think? I think that it's awesome. In my opinion, Stellar, you know, they kind of get a little bit of slack too for being, you know, centralized. But guys, I think this is awesome. They're making their own trading platform, and not only will it offer just cryptocurrency, like it's going to offer securities. That's wild. So, you know, that's something to keep an eye out on. You know, as we get further and further and further into development of some of these projects, guys, especially the projects that have been around since 2014, 2015, 2016, that, you know, are finally seeing fruition and like getting to the end of their roadmap that they had posted, you know, we get to see like the tech that they've come up with, like when they're using their blockchains. And this right here, guys, this is awesome. I mean, we'll list every token on the Stellar platform. That's great. We're trading crypto, fiat, commodities, whatever. And that's awesome, guys. That is awesome. I mean, I'm not sure if this is going to be a decentralized exchange. Well, I guess so. SDEX. That generally stands for a decentralized exchange. But we'll see. We'll see. It is a universal marketplace. This is something that I would like to look into, guys. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Is this something that you're interested in seeing? You know, I caught a lot of flack, Friday for my video on XRP. Or not, actually, it didn't cover XRP. It just a news article that covered XRP. And I just want to go on record as saying, you know, that I don't hate on XRP. I don't hate on Stellar either. I do own a little bit of each of these. Well, their token anyway. So, I am all about, well, I wouldn't say all about, but, I have interest in what these two companies plan on doing with their blockchain, be it decentralized or centralized. Either way, guys. It's something to look into. It's something to keep your eye on at the very least. At the very least. As these technologies, they start to become finished and, get out to the public, we'll see what kind of adoption we have. But let me know what you guys think. Is this a platform that you guys plan on using? This marketplace? I'm going to check it out for sure. Have a look at it. I mean, I do own some of this crypto, so I definitely feel like I should at least have a look. You know what I'm saying? But guys, drop me a comment down in the comment section. Are you guys a fan of Stellar? If so, are you going to check out this universal marketplace? Love to hear your thoughts on it. The CBOE files new Bitcoin ETF application with the SEC. This article brought to you by forklog.net. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has received an application for Bitcoin ETF license from the CBOE global market, which would bring the ability to invest in Bitcoin to an even greater institutional investor base. As the Bitcoin Exchange Guide reports, the SEC requested comments on the application on June 26th. The proposal will only trade with StellarX Bitcoin shares, and each share will be worth 25 Bitcoin. That's a lot. Even with approval, consumers cannot expect to see trading options available until the first quarter of 2019. Although the U.S. regulator has historically taken a hard stance on crypto-backed funds, the CBOE application must have a better chance of success. This is because the SEC recently commented that it does not classify Bitcoin or Ethereum as securities. As a result, this may open the door for cryptocurrencies to become tradable as ETFs. VenEck StellarX Bitcoin Trust previously put in 2 applications for this matter, but they were rejected under the violation that crypto market was entirely unregulated. This rejection occurred in March of 2017, though the SEC released the following statement at the time. Based on the record before it, the Commission believes that the significant markets for Bitcoin are unregulated. Therefore, the Commission does not find the proposed rule change to be consistent with the Exchange Act. Other major entities like the Winklevoss Twins Fund have attempted to get over the financial hurdle of the SEC license, so it is hoped that the recent comments from the SEC will change matters. So guys, here you go. This right here is just a glaring example of the cryptocurrency space moving into, bigger things. The CBOE, while not as big as the CME, is still huge when it comes to futures contracts, guys. That's what they're doing here. That's what the CBOE is. It's a futures style, type organization. That's what they want to do. And this right here, guys, this just states that, Bitcoin's staying around. As many times as people have claimed that it has died or it's going to die, or, all the fudsters spreading their, just malaise BS. This right here tells us that people are interested in trading Bitcoin. So, that tells you, this is great news, guys. This is great news. Will it affect the price of Bitcoin? That remains to be seen. The first time that we went into futures, literally the day after, the price fell from $20,000 down to $10,000. And from $10,000, it has done nothing but fall since, guys. So, could the futures be blamed for the price of Bitcoin? Not entirely. A lot of the blame, I believe, lays squarely at the feet of miners and whales. These people who move an obscene amount of Bitcoin, and they just want to dump it on exchanges and whatnot to manipulate the price. That's my opinion, but I've stated it many, many, many times. Either way, guys, getting off track here. Yeah, the CBOE files new Bitcoin ETF application. So we can expect this application to be accepted and, the CBOE be trading Bitcoin futures in the future. Like what they're saying is the first quarter of 2019 or so. So that is good news, guys. That just, we're getting one step closer each and every day. I would love to hear what your guys' comments are on this. You can leave me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know, are you a fan of the CBOE looking to trade Bitcoin's futures again? I personally, I think it's just going to get Bitcoin, out into the masses even more. I mean, the more and more and more people hear about Bitcoin, being a decentralized currency, peer-to-peer, the more it's just going to spark people, especially the younger generation. As the older generation starts to fade out, and their belief system goes with them, which it generally always does, guys, from one generation to the next. We'll see that, technology, especially when it comes to like cryptocurrency, that will be the way of the future. Eventually, guys, eventually. But I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about it. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Do you think that the futures contracts are good for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? Or do you think it's just what's causing the price manipulation going on right now? Love to hear what you have to say. But guys, we're going to get into that technical analysis now, so stick around. We'll be right back. Here we are, guys, on the Bitcoin versus US dollar 4-hour scale, using the Bitfinex exchange information. Now, guys, like from our video Friday, we actually had been watching crypto and stuff all weekend, so I got rid of my indicators and drawing tools. But if I recall what we had talked about, we had put Bitcoin in an ascending wedge. Ascending wedges, as I had discussed on Friday, guys, are a bearish sign. But we had bullish indicators inside of the the bearish sign. And currently, we're doing the same again. We are currently printing what looks to be like a bear flag, guys. Or not a bear. God, I gotta stop doing that. We got a bull flag going. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'm going to grab our drawing tool. Right here is the pole, so to speak. Right there. And then our flag out this way. And generally, guys, those are bullish indicators or bullish patterns. So technically speaking, and before I get into any further into this, guys, I just want to say that I am not a financial advisor. This is not to be taken as financial advice. This is for educational and informational purposes only. Trade at your own risk. With that being said, let's get right back into this. And yeah, we can see that this is making a bull flag. Now, technically, guys, when a bull flag finishes its pattern, we normally see a break up, like we generally see with all bullish patterns. And that's technically what we can see. And we can see this, actually even push up into the 7K range. That's where I feel like our ceiling will be for this current rally. As we can see it starting to get tighter and tighter and tighter on the highs. We are, though, making higher lows, which is a good sign for people who want to go long on their investment. But yeah, currently, guys, we are sitting here in this bull flag. We're going to check out some indicators. Let's have a look at our exponential moving averages. and see what we can see here. Oh, what have we got here, guys? On the 4-hour, we have seen the 50-hour and the 100-hour cross over. So, that is a good sign. That is very, very bullish, guys. As we get further into July, we can see that, you know, where did we start out here? On the 1st, and we've increased in price since. But seeing it is only like the 9th, the 8th or the 9th today? The 9th. It is the 9th. So what we can hope to see, guys, is by the end of this month, maybe seeing Bitcoin back to the $350 billion, $400 billion range. That would be fantastic if we can keep this upward trajectory going. We have seen the 50-hour and the 100-hour cross on the 4-hour. And, you know, we are printing a bull flag on the 4 hours. So that is all good indication that we will continue to see a rise in the price. But, guys, like I said, we are in a bearish pattern with this rising wedge. So, while there is a bullish pattern within the overlying bearish pattern, the bearish pattern is more significant, guys. It is a bigger pattern. It takes up more space. And generally, this is what we can expect, is maybe the rally up to 7K before we make that break down. Hopefully just for like a small correction and then continue up. But, you know, that's something we'll have to watch for. What I would like to look at is our day scale and see what our moving averages are doing there. Not much. They're still pretty spread apart there. But we can see that Bitcoin is still slowly climbing. Like it's trying to make a way out of the gutter. On the day scale, we printed a little bull flag there, and we've seen it, you know, kind of increase, the price increase. So that's a good sign, guys. But we don't see the exponential moving averages making crosses here on the day scale, guys. That is a big sign, a big indicator that we're not done with this downward momentum yet. We do see it on the 4-hour scale, but on the day scale, that's completely different. Yeah, we can see that we are actually just now making it back up to lines of support that we had, you know, from our triple bottom last month and then back in February. Or not last month, I'm sorry, this like in April and then back in February. So this is just something to keep an eye on, guys. As the price continues, we can expect for our daily moving averages, the 50-day, the 100-day, and the 200-day, as long as we keep this upward trajectory and continue heading this direction up here, we will see these moving averages eventually cross back into proper form yet again, with the 50 above the 100 and the 100 above the 200, and then, of course, the 50 being above the 200. So, that is something to keep an eye on, guys. As we do get further on into July, it has been stated by quite a few of the technical analysts that, you know, I refer to, that July will be our bull month. But, you know, these same technical analysts said that June would be our bull month. And these same guys said that May would be our full month. And April. So that just goes to show you can be some of the brightest minds in finance when it comes to like trading on exchanges and stocks and assets, and you know, you aren't correct 100% of the time. If you were, you know, everybody would be rich, you know, and everybody would be happy. Sadly, life does not work that way, guys. So, you know, This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give you guys as much free information and positive and correct information as I possibly can. That's why I watch these guys. I try to learn as much as I can, and then, you know, give back to the viewer that is you. But guys, this is what we're looking for and looking at with Bitcoin. We could expect a possible break up out of our bear or out of our bull flag, but again, the rally I feel like will stall at 7K if it gets that high, and we'll have a bit of retracement afterwards. So guys, that is what I see for Bitcoin currently. As always, you know, just keep in mind that this asset is highly manipulated, so, you know, trade with caution if you're trading in Bitcoin. But that's going to do it for the video today, guys. If you're still with me after all this time and you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it now. I want to try to post a video for you guys every single day, Monday through Friday. If you learned anything new about Bitcoin and what's going on with it, or with Stellar, or with the CBOE, hit that like button, guys. Share it with a friend. Your friends want to know about Bitcoin and when it's going to go to the moon. Send them this way, guys, and I will be happy to give them some info on it. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.